Today in Nigeria, Acting Inspector General of Police Tunji DISU has wasted absolutely no time making it crystal clear that the era of EGBETOKUN is truly and completely over. In one of his very first major administrative actions since taking over, DISU has removed Assistant Commissioner of Police Bukola Yemisi Kuti from her position as Principal Staff Officer 2 and has redeployed her to the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies in Kuru, Plateau State. And the significance of this single decision cannot be overstated, because this woman was not just any police officer. She was the woman that multiple senior police sources described as the person who had effectively taken control of the entire Nigeria Police Force headquarters. The woman who allegedly ran promotions. The woman whose closeness to the former IGP gave her a level of influence inside the force that went far beyond her rank, and now she is on her way to Kuru. Here is the full picture of who Bukola Kuti is and why this redeployment is being treated as one of the biggest signals of change inside the Nigeria Police Force in years. Kuti joined the force in 2012, relatively recent for someone who rose to the rank of ACP in what multiple sources described as a shockingly rapid trajectory. Critics allege that her closeness to EGBETOKUN, not her professional record, was the primary engine of her advancement. She served as PSO2, a role that involves close coordination with the Inspector General of Police and oversight of critical operational and administrative functions inside force headquarters. In simpler terms, whoever holds that position is sitting right next to the most powerful police officer in Nigeria, controlling access, managing information, and influencing decisions. And according to insiders, Kuti did not just fill that role, she expanded it far beyond its formal boundaries. One top police source told reporters directly that Kuti directed postings across the force. She allegedly had her hands in promotions, transfers, and strategic appointments in ways that went well above what a PSO2 would ordinarily control. Another insider described her as an iron lady who wielded enormous influence within force headquarters, and in one of the most remarkable details to emerge in recent weeks, sources revealed that in January 2026, Kuti actually pushed EGBETOKUN to retire and remove Tunji DISU, the very man who is now her boss and the one who just sent her to Kuru. She allegedly accused DISU of being the source of leaks about the 100 million naira Anambra security vote scandal involving EGBETOKUN'S son Victor, and reportedly mobilized the force's legal department to pursue lawsuits against media organizations and activist Omoyele Sowore to suppress further reporting. Court orders were obtained, journalists were restrained, critics were sued. And here is the extraordinary twist of fate at the heart of this story. The very man she tried to push out is the man who has now removed her. That is not just administrative housekeeping. That is a statement. If you have been following the full story of EGBETOKUN'S removal, the 29 senior officers set to be fired, and now this, make sure you are subscribed to this channel and have your notification bell turned on, because the transformation inside the Nigeria Police Force is moving extremely fast, and we are bringing you every development as it happens. Now, to be fair and give the full picture, the redeployment to NIPSS in Kuru is not a dismissal. NIPSS is a prestigious institution where senior government officials and security personnel go for training and strategic studies. Some observers are already pointing out that being sent there is a relatively soft landing for someone whose conduct allegedly caused serious institutional damage. Whether this redeployment is a genuine corrective step or a face-saving exercise that protects Kuti from harder consequences is a question Nigerians are actively debating online right now. EGBETOKUN himself, in a last-minute move just before his handover on February 25th, issued a wireless message marked Most Immediate, redeploying several of his own aides, including his PSO3, CSP Shem Dawa Yahya, who was transferred to Port Harcourt in a field command role. Critics saw those last-minute moves as a desperate attempt to protect his loyalists before losing power. But with DISU now firmly in the seat and Kuti already heading to Kuru, those last-minute moves appear to have had very limited effect. So here's the question for you today. Do you think sending Bukola Kuti to NIPSS is an appropriate consequence for everything she allegedly did inside the Nigeria Police Force? Or do you think a full investigation and stronger disciplinary action is what the situation actually demands? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments below. Like this video if this breakdown gives you the full picture of what is really happening inside the Nigeria Police Force right now. Share it with everyone following this story. and stay subscribed, because as DISU continues his reforms and more redeployments unfold in the coming days, we will be right here with every name and every detail.